Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon a TV show on CBS by the name of Intelligence. I'm going to talk about the pilot episode. So let's get to it, shall we? Just so you guys know, Intelligence is actually based off a book by the name of Phoenix Island by an author by the name of John Dixon. I haven't read the book, so I'm not going to talk about it. From what I understand, the book and the TV series are very, very different. So if you're wondering if they're going to be similar, if you haven't checked the pilot out yet, from what I understand, very different from its source material. Anyways, though, let's talk about Intelligence. What is Intelligence all about? Well, at its base, it's pretty much a police procedural with a tad bit of science fiction in it, and a little bit of drama here and there. So Intelligence pretty much takes place in the near future, where we have these chips, or where these cops have these chips implanted in their heads, or this one cop does at least, and it allows him access to the internet or Wi-Fi or whatever, where he can look at a person or look at a criminal and know everything about them. He knows their name, he knows whether they went to school, if they have a criminal record, and so forth. He can pretty much look at you and know you from top to bottom, everything about you. That's pretty much the main gist of it. In this episode, what actually ends up I don't want to give too much away, but what ends up happening actually is that our main character's father ends up being taken, and the reason he's taken is so he can put a chip similar to this, but more advanced than the chip our main character has in his head, a more advanced version of the chip inside another character's head. So that's pretty much the main gist. His father's been kidnapped. Now they're off to go save him. That's the gist of the CBS television series with the name of Intelligence. Overall, I thought this was a pretty well-made pilot. It did at times remind me of the all-new Fox television series with the name of Almost Human. Almost Human started off, okay, and then overall it gradually got pretty good. I am liking Almost Human a lot more than I previously had. Intelligence reminds me of that because the plot is almost extremely similar to it. In Almost Human, we have Carl Urban's wife was somehow a criminal or somehow involved, and it really hasn't developed that storyline too much. Well, Intelligence looks like it has a very similar plot, where we have, once again, Josh Holloway is the main actor, I believe, and he's actually pretty cool, and I liked him a lot. It seems like his wife is somehow a criminal, or she may not be a criminal. We really don't know the full story yet. But she was involved in some terrorist thing at a terrorist organization or some criminal organization, something along the lines of that, or like as I said, we don't fully know the story yet. And he's trying to find out what really happened. Where's his wife, and that whole thing. So like I said, both plots are very similar. They're both kind of science fiction. Almost Human is a little more, I guess you could say, tech savvy than Intelligence is, and Intelligence is a little more, I guess you could say, real world based. But overall, they're kind of similar. Which one do I prefer? I guess we'll find out as time goes on. Overall, what are some things I liked about Intelligence? Well, I like the fact that I like the fact of Josh Holloway. I thought he was very good in it. I thought that he brought the series, up a little bit, because overall the series is kind of generic. It's not like it's not gonna revolutionize anything like that. It's not, overall the pilot, wasn't amazing, but it was still a pretty decent pilot. I thought that the concept was kind of cool. The whole, it would slow down time. He was able to, it would show like this orange background. He has a way where he can he can kind of take, what he calls an evidence wall, and he can put everything he knows on this evidence wall using a little bit of his imagination, where he's able to see the whole thing. Major spoilers coming up, so if you haven't seen the episode, go ahead and pause, otherwise keep watching, right? You find out that one of the guys that actually worked on the chip, he thought he was a good guy, he's an actor from The Butterfly Effect, you actually find out that he's actually a bad guy, so it looks like he might be our run-of-the-mill bad guy, at least for the first season of the CBS television series with the name of Intelligence. Overall, it was a decent episode. It was a pretty fun episode. Had some nice, slick action scenes. The best thing about it is just seeing, watching Josh Holloway take down criminals. There's kind of a cool, very fun scene where him and his dad work together, and the dad tricks the Chinese guy into thinking that, he put the wrong mask on him, and then his dad, cuts him free and allows him to shoot out people. That was a nice little fun action scene that I thought was kind of cool. I really do like some of the science fiction things they do, where he's allowed to see, all sides of people. I think Josh Holloway plays the role in a great manner, where he allows himself to see people, for who they really are. Allows, how he works with that girl at first, and at first, they're both kind of weary of each other, but of course, as the episodes goes on, she tells him, what really happened, what was that closed file, and overall, it was a pretty satisfying episode. I don't really have anything much to complain about, though I will tell you, Intelligence, the first pilot episode, is not amazing, so don't expect it, to change your life or anything, but it did satisfy me overall, and I will definitely keep watching as time goes on to see, overall, just to see what happens. Intelligence is a CBS television show. It comes on it came on Tuesday night at the premiere, but it will go to its regular time, which is on the CBS channel, which will actually be every Monday night, 9 o'clock Central, and 10 o'clock for everyone else. So if you are interested, which I recommend, go ahead and check it out, because it could get better as time goes on. And I have a feeling this is one of those shows that, the pilot was pretty good, and it only can get better as time goes on. So once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.